morning, everybody. It's here, it's here, it's here. Now, got a knife order the other day. Over the weekend, I think it was. And he wants it made out of D-2 tool steel. Beaver Skinner. And he's already bought one Beaver Skinner from me. And we made that one out of 10.95. So D2 is a very, very good material for knives. Very durable, very hard. Sharpens well and all that neat stuff. But it's very expensive compared to 10.95. Or even 10.84 for that matter. Now I ordered it. And it was on Sunday, I think, when I ordered it. Saturday night or Sunday. Sunday night. I forget. But me and my bonehead, confirmation came up Monday morning. Well, they had it. They had payment. And they get payment early in the morning like that. It ships out same day. I reviewed the order. I ordered the wrong size. I ordered 1 inch thick. 1 inch wide instead of 2 inch. So that being Jant's Knife Supply, which in my opinion the best knife supply company out there. I've used them since I started. Got on the phone. They opened at 8 o'clock. I called them at 8 o'clock. I have talked to this young lady before. And she runs the office, I guess, or whatever. Told her what I did. Said, can you fix it before it ships? And she said, yep, it's not shipped yet. The crews was just getting into work. I heard her hitting the keyboard. She said, okay, all fixed. I'll send you an invoice because it was more because it was a wider piece. She said, all fixed up, I'll send you an invoice. I said, okay, thanks. So I paid it. It shipped within an hour of me talking to her. And of course, mail being what it is this time of year, it just got here yesterday. So there it is. Now this is a mill finish, which doesn't matter because we're going to grind it and sand it and all that anyway. The precision ground finish is beautiful stuff, but it's about, I think, 3 times the price of this. So, anyway, that's the next project. And we'll get started on that today. We went from below freezing temperatures, wind chills in the teens, to 70 something degrees yesterday. Supposed to be 70 something today, and rain yesterday, rain today, and a little bit of rain tomorrow. And then it's going to be back in the 30s. So that's our Florida roller coaster weather. Anyway, I'm going to show you all bits and pieces of going through this build here, and we'll do that in the next couple of days. The doctor was correct when they said it would be about a week, a little over a week, and I would start feeling the effects. So I'm not jumping around in this fry as I was a week ago, but that's okay. We'll get it done. Just on cue, here comes the rain. All right, let me get this all laid out. We'll get it cut and get ready to grind on it some, and we'll see it again in a little while. Alright, y'all, it is the next day. I give out yesterday and had to go in. The cold front came through. It was 78 yesterday. And drizzly rain. This morning the wind is blowing. I mean to tell you, blowing. And it is wind chill probably in the 40s. Here we go. A couple more days of cold and it's going to warm up again. Anyway, here is the Beaver knife. So far, got it ground. Maker's mark is there. Now I've started using that little tiny maker's mark that I've got. I think it looks really good. Now the bigger the knife, the bigger the mark. But I tried it on this one, and I think it's going to be just fine. Now this mill finish blade, it looks awesome. I think it looks great. So we're gonna see what it looks like after heat treat. It's going to be a challenge getting it heat treated, because I'm going to have to block the wind somehow or another away from the forge so the fire will burn. Get the oil hot, and but it's doable. It's just this time of year you have to do stuff like that. But all right, let me work on that. Once this gets out there cleaned up through the temperate oven, put it back on the jig right quick and regrind the edge, and get ready for handles. Hopefully, with any luck, I'll get done with this one today. Cool? Because I have another appointment tomorrow. Not a doctor, just some other kind of appointment. So I'd like to get this done today so I can send it tomorrow. Alright, y'all, out of the tempering oven, heat treat. We have hard steel. Now this D-2, it heat treats just like 1095, 1084, just about any carbon steel. Now this, I was talking about forged finishes on that last one. This one is going to make it, which is the best finish, I think. Looks outstanding. So before we put it back on the jig to finish the grind, going in the tempering oven for about an hour, and we'll make sure this finish is going to be okay, and then we'll start epoxying handles. I'm going to cut those while that's doing his thing. Alright, y'all, here we are out of the tempering oven. Now you can see the line where I edge quenched the edge first and then went on down. Very nice. We're going to leave that finish just like it is. When it gets oiled up, it will be shiny and look really nice and hold up very, very well. Now we'll put it back in the jig, because you always leave it thick on the initial grind, because the thinner it gets, the more likely it is to crack in heat treating, and we don't want no cracks, and we didn't get any, so we're in good shape. Now we'll do that grind. The final sharpening grind will be done by hand, so we'll get to that in a little bit. Now handles on this one, I've been dying to use some of this stuff. My buddy Mark in Indiana sent me this, a box full of stuff, about a year ago. Well, it was cut about a year ago. This was green wood. Just dry. It's been drying for a year, so it's very good shape. And this is some very, very nice stuff right here. This is called Flaming Box Elder. Look at that. This piece has a couple of wormholes in it. That'll go away. That's where it burned a little bit when I shaped the crown there at the end. It had to be trimmed up and all that, but that's some pretty stuff right there. That's one side. There's the other side. Very nice stuff. Nice hard wood. I'll put a clear coat on it of the lacquer. Not the spray, but the other lacquer. And that'll look cool right there. Thank you, Mark, for that wood. Finally got dried good enough so I can use some of it. Now let me get this ground, get the handles epoxied on, trimmed and all that, and we'll see it again just a little bit. This one should be done today except for the sheath. So when I get done with this, I'll go ahead and put the video up. Send owner a couple of pictures, and we'll do the sheath tomorrow. Like I said, I got an appointment in the morning, depending on how long that takes. Maybe tomorrow afternoon or Friday for sure. Got a couple of other personal projects working too, so got to finish those. Be back shortly. Alright y'all, we're back. It is a different day. It's taken me all week to get to this point, and we're almost done. And a lot of stuff to do this week. Get fatigued after half a day, but that's okay. Now this wood got the handle all ready for finish. How pretty is that? That's a wormhole right there. Remember, it had two wormholes, but one got lost in there. Now, I forget what I said 3 or 4 days ago, whatever it was, but this is flaming box elder. Mark sent me this in a box, actually saved from the firewood pile. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to show you all the first coat. We're using the Minwax clear lacquer. Instead of the spray, because I want this to soak in really good. Let's see, let's move the camera just a little bit. Foam brush. Oh man, that's going to be so pretty. Not sanded smooth, but it has just a little bit of texture grip to it. But you need grip. Just a little. Like that. Before it gets too tacky, we'll make sure there's no runs in it. And this will dry to put another coat on probably within about 10 minutes. I've got the heater on out here. It's cold again today. Nice and warm. I'll hang it up and let it dry. And then we'll get our second coat on, and then our third coat. And while that's drying, I'm going to clean the table off and get the leather out so we can get the sheath started. And when the handle dries really well, we'll go to the buffer, polish out the blade, sharpen it, and it'll be ready to go. How about that? If I skin beavers, I might not send him this one. I might keep it. Alright y'all, we all finished up. There's the knife. Polished, sharpened, oiled up. Really nice. Now that mill finish looks very nice on there. Maker's mark is there. You have to look to see it, but it's there. These are polished up, sharpened. Very sharp. Trust me, it is sharp. There's the sheath right there. A beaver knife has to have a beaver stamp on it. So, there you go. Maker's mark on the back. Now, like I said, I think I said on the last build, beaver knife, this is not one you typically carry on your belt. But if you're in your area where you skin stuff and all that, you might want to put it on and have it right there handy. So that's why I put a belt sheath. But there it is. Ready to go. Now I'm going to send the owner a couple of pictures right quick. See if he likes it. And we will get it out in the mail as soon as possible. Probably tomorrow. Because gotta run back to town tomorrow anyway and get something to build another Christmas present with for a family member. Not gonna say who, because they watch the videos, so it's got to be a surprise. Plus, tomorrow is my birthday, Saturday the 14th. What else is tomorrow? Army-Navy game. I need to call the boys over at the Army and tell them don't let me down. I have a little small bet riding on this, so don't embarrass me. Or I'll come up there and put my boots on. So, anyway, there you go. Beaver knife, all done. Thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you for your support. Now, this is the last order I have for this year, unless I get another one. And I'll see y'all again in a different video with something else. But if you don't see it, Merry Christmas. And I'll see y'all next time.